big and get this win, fellas.
Take the map off of Crew. They are, right now, the dominant force in that best. And I know it's early on in the stage for that playoff qualification.
And on the opposite side for 100 Thieves.
I mean, the capabilities of each.
To shut down these attacking play. And so even just winning the pistol here is a massive beginning to 2G. And they did win both of the pistols against Crew. To win a very...
Smoke, so Boostio's got a bit of coverage here, and he's taking a peek and a gander. It's instantly traded off here, but there's potentially danger circling around these 2G players, and the salvo's just barely missing here. Salves into the site. Finally, a bit of clearance down into hell, and out through heaven. That's 100 Thieves trying to flood their way through. And the attempt to follow up onto the damage there, but navigated well, 3 players surviving.
A little bit of damage done, bonus round. Now, one of the things that Hunt really well, I think, on their attacks will come, but then they completely clean swept their defense. And this could be a bit of a battle in mid. Boostio heading down with a Sheriff.
3 players waiting to receive here, trying to line it up with the firing line. Askia immediately ahead has been ripped clean off. A couple more might be rolling here into market, side by side, just trying to line it all the way up. You're anticipating a flash to be coming through. Guess what? It's Boostio who succeed. And this is already racking up the kill. He wants a few more, but denied in the end. Still does that swing from behind, and yeah, no ults to work with on top of it. And the war chest running dry for 100 Thieves. Maybe could do some damage in this round, but 2G would be up to 12 if they end up correctly. It's online. Boostio's going to get his ult off the back of this one.
100 Thieves are very diligent. He puts down that smoke. He could just walk in the wine again. We've seen a lot of this kind of stuff where 100 Thieves use quite a bit of utility and don't achieve too much.
Oh, up to peak, they hear it jumping around, I think. Footsteps indicating quite a lot into this spot. Pre-fired attempting for the drone onto the corner. They've got to try and break this one. Suppression would be a big problem. And even an ult being committed here. 100 Thieves feeling that desperation. Ernta Prior, Dash going to be fading. Everyone has to play out and wide.
And last time they had lockdown, just put one person B main. Sorry, one person.
EU. Waiting for the contact to be caught here, and that's a Hunter's Fury. As soon as that attempt to flood straight back in, it's a good call to make. Cryo is delivering death blows.
Just when you think they're out, Cryo comes up with a big round. A Thrifty from nowhere. Going for the glass cannon op and looking to take an aggressive peek in B main. This is it for the map.
These players is being held down here, but it's Salvador. Oh, it's just seen, I think. Farrell pointed out, and that's a drone going to be used to push him way away from the angle.
Boostio sniffing up close to it.
Thieves. Oh, the reveal. One on dart duty once more. Uncomfortable territory for Askia. By 1,000 cuts at this point. That's what 100 Thieves are looking to deliver. Slowly walking, meandering around the map. This is Silence just walking straight into his crosshair. Boostio is having a cuts up the middle of the map, and now a series of unknowns circling through the 2G players' heads. What are you even doing to this spot? How do you clear this one up? They're looking lost at this point, and 100 Thieves are looking determined to close it out. Lovely return of the 5 ILZ, but straight back at you by EU in the trade, and this is it. 15 to
the side of the map for most teams.
Yeah.
I think most teams are coming into Icebox thinking about the attack side. It's easier to go and take that space you need to exit. Comes pretty tough to play, even though the Gecko.
The Gecko is
a little not standard. You know,
no one wants that responsibility. Okay, Stealth trying to try and lead its way. This is Xander trying to catch a cheeky timing. It's going to be alarm bots. Nana Swarms all detted up here. Lots of players ready and waiting. Silence are going to be dropped here. They need to clear this guy out. Eventually, getting the job done for. And here's that reflank. Creep and crawl in from behind. No anticipation about it. No anticipation at all. Aston up and over. Flash in your face. This is PXS just seeking to redeem himself.
It's actually gone well for 2G.
Yeah, and now there's an option to pivot.
The read is good. EU almost for position. So we're going to get a brawl. All they've done is swap the sites.
And this position right here is going to be potentially quite unexpected, but the knife reveals all, at least towards the back here. Orb into your face, a tap, and a swinging through as well. Good coordination in the end. This order come together. And damage done to the final player. Boostio has been handed a lifeline. It's getting cheeky. 100 Thieves especially so. Salvos, you can see, they were used preemptively. Make sure the 100 Thieves couldn't play
Boostio goes for a walk down the tube here. Just looking, he will hear these footsteps.
Yeah, presumably.
He might have just missed it, actually.
What a walk taken. Uh-oh. Him versus Gobert, and here's it. Scurrying around. Good with the crosshair placement.
So he's going to call the timing now for the rest of 100 Thieves to scurry across, but he might have just missed it. Could be a little too late here.
Yeah, they're already. Look at this by 2G. Proactivity is called for. They're going to be trying to fight all the way deep into Snowman. That's a good dart, though. Lighting them all the way up. Buttons through into the back there. Sheriff's in hands. Going to try and make it. What? Boostio! Boostio! One player left to stand. 4 kills in the round. It's an ace on the cards. Wingman.
5 in the round.
Yeah, looking nice with it for the I by Power ace. Make sure you follow I by Power on social.
He's out. And come away, throws 100 Thieves into playoffs.
Have an inclination as well to 6 chances. 100 Thieves at this point. Pit's going to be used here. This is preemptive off the bit of sound cues and a deep thrown at that. Clears out most of the way through B main, but that pit it's going to be pushed back entirely here. Locked down. Nothing to push this one away. So you do have to respect it. Integrity of it all. Going to be Kim Badashna. He's way ahead of the curve here. Now the Armageddon. Lay it down, roll out the red carpet. 2G trying to make the most of it. Up from the high ground though, it is a Hunter's Fury supplemented perfectly. And 13